Welcome, guys, to Swish Society. It's been a long time.
Oh, yeah. We're finally back.
We're back. We've had a hiatus. We changed location. As you can probably see, we've improved a lot.
We haven't improved.
No, not us.
The location.
We haven't improved. Our knowledge hasn't improved.
We've probably declined in the last few months.
Yeah.
Has it been a few months?
No, it's been maybe 2 months.
Since we've seen each other?
Yeah. It's been a while, man.
Unfortunately, I still see you.
I see you every week. Yeah. But, so much has happened in the NBA since we last
Caught up.
did a podcast. And
not only the NBA, Ed, before we jump into what's happening in the NBA.
Yeah. What happened before that?
Well, you've interviewed a couple of interesting people.
Yeah.
Since we last had a podcast.
Yes. The great Jayden Thompson.
Yeah, that was a good interview.
She's great. She's in the NBL 1 league and she's playing at the moment. So, or maybe the season's over now. I'm not sure. But Rick Barry as well. I got to interview him.
I'm very jealous.
You couldn't make it that day.
Some of us had to work.
Yes.
So, unfortunately, I couldn't interview one of the greatest players in the NBA.
Yeah,
I'm not envious at all.
Oh, it was so good. Like, he's just, he's so knowledgeable and I was stoked. I'm stoked. Like, how did that even happen?
How did you feel? Can I ask you, was it very intimidating? Because I know he's renowned for being a bit ruthless.
I was a little bit, because especially when he started ripping into LeBron, and I was like...
That was towards the end, but
still, I was like, really, like, my face was going red. I was like, I wanted to, like, hit back at him and...
But you thought...
Show him my case.
I'm not talking...
Why he's the GOAT.
Hey, I'm not talking to Muzz here. I'm talking to somebody that actually does know basketball.
I know.
Has played at a professional and elite level.
Yeah.
So you thought, that was good. It was good that you were humble enough to keep your place.
Yes. He's one of the best ever. And just, I thought it was funny how he chose his top five, starting five. And he put himself in front of LeBron.
Anything surprise you in that?
He put himself... He said, I love LeBron, but I want to be in the team. So he deserves it. No?
I think any NBA player that rates themselves is going to put themselves in the team. Right?
I guess so.
Especially,
it's an ego thing.
Especially for, I don't know, is it an ego thing? He's in the top 75 of all time.
That's true.
So he has done the hard yards to get there. So
exactly.
He has every right to put himself in there. Do you think Jordan and Kobe, well, maybe actually Kobe didn't put himself in his starting five, but Jordan definitely would. I don't know if LeBron would. I don't know if LeBron's ever...
I know Jordan did. I'm pretty sure Kobe did as well. No?
No,
Kobe didn't.
I don't think he did, actually.
Yeah, okay.
I wonder if LeBron would put himself in the... I'm sure he would.
Maybe.
Well, I think he's got every right.
I don't know if I can't say whether I've heard... I don't know.
Well, anyway, it was a very interesting interview. The fact that a YouTube channel with
41 subscribers.
41 subscribers managed to interview Rick Barry.
Pretty sure our last podcast we were at 25.
Good hustle, Ed.
So we've gone more than double. More? Plus 4. Yeah.
That's not that
more than double.
No. 25 to 41. Okay.
All right, that's less.
Don't worry, we'll join a mathematics podcast after this. Way to go. So that was good.
That's the dream.
That's what's happened since we last caught up. You did well. You represented well in both interviews.
Thanks. And there's more to come. There's more great interviews. And I still can't believe people just want to be on our podcast.
You set the bar a little bit high, I think.
Yeah, then after those the next 10, then we've got nothing. We've got nothing.
We can only go backwards now from interviewing Rick Barry. But no, good done. Well done. Yeah. Well done, Ed.
Cool.
So that's what's happened in the last few months since our last podcast.
But the NBA.
The NBA has not gone away.
No, it's still happening. Like it's the finals or in the second round, and
well, we've got our MVP today.
So much has happened. MVP.
What do you think about?
I told you. Nikola Jokic, number 3. Are
you happy about that?
I am. He deserves it. I mean, not by the way that the Nuggets were absolutely demoralized by the Timberwolves in game 2 in the second round. Like it was just a disaster. The first half was, they just had no answers. I couldn't believe what I was watching. Jokic got blocked several times. Murray couldn't get free. No player had any room to do anything. And then they got thrashed by like 20 points.
Do you think that they should pick the MVP at this stage in the... Or do you think it should be something that should maybe be picked getting closer to the final game? Because I don't know. Look, I like Jokic. Remember, Nuggets were my team that I said would go back to back, which at the moment doesn't look like that's going to happen, but we don't know. I don't know.
Well, it's a regular season award.
He's in the league of Larry Bird now, Magic Johnson, both with 3 MVPs. Your boy LeBron's only got 1 more.
Exactly. So I
was wondering how you felt about Jokic.
Look, I've told you, he's in my top 5 all time.
Your boy Rick Barry rates him.
He deserves it. He's one of Rick Barry's favorite players with Steph Curry. So in his eyes, he's already up there. Steph is already proven himself as the greatest shooter ever. And Jokic
didn't he win Clutch Player of the Year, I think, today? I think that's what he won. Don't know why, but anyway.
Okay.
I think he got Clutch Player.
Oh, right, as well.
I think so. I think that's what he won.
Amazing.
So you're okay with Jokic. Look, I'm not disappointed in it, but I'm looking at guys like Brunson and Edwards and stuff like that, and I'm thinking, boy, these guys are making it a real statement for it.
They weren't even in the top 5.
I know.
But look at Shea.
But that's what I'm saying. Is that a bit early to call it? I don't know.
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander had a great season. You know, he averaged 30 points.
Did he come 2nd or 3rd?
I think he came 2nd.
Right.
Yeah. Some people thought he should have won it, you know, but look, Jokic is just such a unique player. It's just amazing to watch what he can do.
But I think Luka came 2nd, didn't he?
No, Luka came 2nd. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, so he almost averaged a triple-double himself. Got 9 assists, 9 rebounds, and 30 points. You know, like it's an amazing season that Doncic had. Like he probably deserved it as well. But that's a regular season. Yeah. Now, you know, then you got the Finals MVP, obviously. Okay. But you know, like just seeing how embarrassed the Nuggets were. They were exposed. That's what the coach said after. He said, we were exposed. All I can do is say, I'm just going to come back next game and do better.
I think. Are we talking about Timberwolves? The Timberwolves have shown a defensive display like I haven't seen in a long time. Like they shut down the Nuggets. Like exactly. Murray has been non-existent. For a guy that was clutch the last round.
Lakers,
just hitting those buzzer beaters and all that, pretty much doing whatever he wanted. He's being shut down. The way he's being double teamed and things like that.
Well, the Timberwolves have had the best defensive team all season. They really have. And they played game 2 without Rudy Gobert. Yeah. Who's the defensive player of the year?
See, I like their big. I'm liking the Timberwolves bigs. Their big game. We were talking about this earlier.
Yeah.
Their bigs at the moment.
Yeah.
Is like you were saying. It's a bit reminiscent of the Dwight Howard, Javon McGee, Lakers team of having the bigs dominating. And,
exactly.
And I think that's what the Timberwolves are doing well at the moment.
They've just continued that with more skilled big men.
Yeah.
And they've just destroyed the Nuggets. So, and that was in their at home. Nuggets. The first 2 games were at the Nuggets home stadium. So
Timberwolves are now second favourites behind the Celtics to win the chip. So So that's another team. Like, how do you feel? I mean, we're only into the first game.
Yeah, Celtics
with the Celtics. How do you feel with them?
The Cavs. Like, I don't think the Cavs have enough.
I don't know about thrashed, but
Donovan Mitchell is he's the only really good player that I know of. Really, I haven't really studied that team much. They sort of no one. I think he scored 40 points or something.
Mitchell, something like that.
Yeah.
Do you find Tatum overrated, or is it just me?
I said before, I've always liked Jaylen Brown's game better. Right. But Tatum's great. He's reliable. You know, he's he's probably going to be in the starting 5 in the Olympic team, Team USA. You know, like he's a great scorer, but he's part of a system. Like without this great team that they have, all that support. I mean, then you got to think because he's still able to score at a high rate. like even with the great players surrounding him. But is it more of a system thing because he couldn't do it with just him and Jaylen Brown, and they had Marcus Smart.
Could be.
They made the playoffs. They couldn't.
I think
they
with
couldn't
me,
win a chip. Obviously,
I really don't want Boston to win a chip. I can't. That's like that's a hard pill to swallow. If Boston win a chip,
it's not. Yeah. I know. I mean, they're a great team.
Who do you want to win the chip?
They're not my favorite team.
I called the Nuggets always from the start.
Yeah,
but I'd be very happy to see the Timberwolves win it.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I know. Me too. But I love the Nuggets.
The Knicks, I can't.
Nuggets are my favorites.
I can't accept the Knicks.
Knicks are the underdogs. I really like that team. Brunson is amazing. Like he's just look at what he's been doing. Like he's just breaking records, and he's already been called the best Nick, one of the best Knicks, or better than Carmelo Anthony at least.
Be cool.
A lot of people like to rate how great Carmelo was with the Knicks, but he was just a ball hog, really.
Dude, are you alright?
He was a ball hog. Okay, maybe. Yeah, he was a ball hog. He won. Actually, he got his one and only scoring title with the Knicks.
Right.
He was a ball hog.
So you don't rate Carmelo Anthony?
No, I don't like. I do not like
Carmelo
Anthony's game at all. Like no. He was just a ball hog, and he could never. Even when he had Allen Iverson or Chauncey Billups.
Not even Nuggets.
No. Jokic is way better number 15 than Carmelo.
Okay, different player altogether.
Carmelo doesn't even deserve his retired jersey in the rafters. He doesn't. What did he do? What did he do? What did he do that was so great for the Nuggets? But just outscore everyone on his team.
Show some respect to the first player to be signed by the Jordan brand. Ed, that's Melo. First player to be signed by Jordan.
Whenever someone says his name or tries to talk about, I'm just like,
I feel like you
switch off.
I feel like you don't like him.
I don't like him at all.
I have this strange feeling.
I like him as a person. He's a great shooter. Like he really was.
When you guys go out to lunch and stuff, like he's a cool dude. But
yeah,
as a player, you just
when I talk to his picture on my phone.
Okay, wow.
Hey,
that's so creepy.
No,
not creepy at all. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So no Melo.
It's just not for me. Like, I've never I was way more of a fan of D Wade. I know they were all in the 2003 draft class. LeBron, Dwayne Wade, Carmelo Anthony, Chris Bosh. Dwayne Wade, I've always loved Dwayne Wade. Like just from the first championship that he won, I was like, this guy is special. And I was just always a fan. So, but then Carmelo was always just second rate to me compared to
beautiful.
Yeah.
Good to see that you don't bias at all.
You look so hurt. You look so.
I'm not. I just
beautiful.
Mate, like who you like. Coming from a guy that thinks LeBron's a goat, I'm not going to argue with that. Let's come back to current NBA.
I can prove his greatness. You can't prove to me Carmelo's greatness.
Sorry, let me wipe my tears away. Yeah, I wouldn't associate the word greatness with Carmelo, but I think he's a good player, very good player.
No?
Very good player. Greatness?
No greatness?
Would you put Melo in the
Whereas LeBron?
The greatness debate?
LeBron, you would.
Not great. No. Not greatest. No.
You said greatness. I'm talking about greatness.
Anyway, so let's get back to the current playoffs.
Yes.
So who are you liking to go all the way now? Because all your teams that you picked have tanked.
Yeah, they have. The Suns, obviously, I was so high on them at the start of the season.
What a disappointing...
It was very
What a disappointing team. Well, I'm not going to say the team was disappointing because I was stacked, but that was just an epic failure.
I don't think they had much of a bench, to be honest. They had what's his name?
I don't know, man. Your story. Tell me.
Who was the guy on the bench? The guy that used to play for the Pelicans and Gordon. Eric Gordon.
Okay.
Look, he's proven himself. Like he's a great 3-point shooter. Injuries, obviously, they're an old team, except for Booker's the youngest.
Yeah,
probably.
They still should have done. They still should have done better than what they did.
But Beal, Durant,
Eric
Gordon, they're past their primes maybe. But look, Durant, he scores he's a great scorer. He still is. You know, he's always been. But it's the play. There's something that's not right there. They didn't have a proper point guard. Booker sort of took over that role himself, and he's not a natural point guard. He's just a pure scorer. You know, so like then they got Isaiah Thomas from out of the G League.
Yeah.
You know, people were saying
got him a bit late. What are you going to expect?
They were saying they should just start him, and you know,
doesn't gel with the team at all.
That would have been great, you know, to have a perfect, you know, a pure point guard who can score as well.
Yeah,
you know, maybe they didn't put enough trust in him because he just came out of the G League. So you know, and he's been out of the NBA for a couple of years, few seasons. So,
well, look,
it didn't work out for the Suns.
Pretty much every team that you pick crashed and burned. So who are you picking now? Please say like the Knicks or the Celtics, because then there'll be an epic fail from there.
No,
who do you want to win it now?
Timberwolves.
You're backing the Timberwolves. On the
Anthony Edwards train. He has a Kobe and Jordan vibe about it.
How about Halliburton and the Pacers?
Nah, I'm not a fan.
I don't think they can do it, to be honest. But they don't look
too
bad.
Great. Look, they're a great
Good
team.
squad.
Siakam has had a great effect on the team.
Yeah.
Halliburton hasn't played the same until since after he got injured during the regular season, but he's still great. He's effective. Obviously, he's one of the greatest, one of the great point guards in the league today, and Miles Turner as well.
So you're now a Wolves fan through and through.
They're a great team, but it's just Timberwolves. They excited me just seeing. I saw the highlight of the defense on the NBA on Facebook on the NBA account, and I was like,
plug.
Wow. They were like, it was like going on and on and on and on. It went for like 3 minutes. Yeah. Them demoralizing the Nuggets. I couldn't stop watching. I was kind of upset at the same time. I was like, this is my Nuggets. This is my Jokic, the MVP. Like,
did it feel like you're watching like the 96 Bulls?
One.
Did it feel like you're watching that? Yeah.
No comment.
Oh, okay.
No comment.
Just making sure that.
No comment.
Because the 96 Bulls kind of did that. Like,
they did. That's what Stephen A. Smith said. The last time he saw defense like that
Stephen A.
was in the 96, 97 season. No, 95, 96 season.
Yeah, 96.
The season after, they lost in the second round to the Orlando Magic with Shaq and Penny Hardaway.
That was 45.
They got demoralized.
Number 45.
Without Rodman, mind you, they signed Rodman the next season. They got a 3-peat. They couldn't do it without Rodman. But anyway, regardless of that, the first meeting that they had in the playoffs with the Orlando Magic, there was a game that they absolutely smashed them by 40 points, and
the Magic,
the Bulls beat the Magic, and demoralized them defensively,
right?
Shaq included. It's been over 30 years since we've seen defense like that.
Not hard. Jordan was in the team. Come on, Ed.
He scored 20 points.
Just a minute. That's all he needed to do. I bet you he got like 10 steals.
No, I'm not getting into this. Okay, I'm not getting into this. This is about the Timberwolves. But just what it just excited me just to see them at the same time, even though I support the Nuggets, but it's just so unique, and it had me thinking, why?
Hang on. Did you just say you support the Nuggets? When did you?
I've supported the Nuggets because of Jokic. He's my top. I'm not in my top 5 all time.
You didn't even call them till we go back to back at the start. Eh? When did you support them? Did you just this week, like during your hiatus? Did you
have
a realization? Did you go strolling through some magical field?
Okay, for the Timberwolves now. Suns got swept. I was like,
this guy.
So
who are you hoping is the final? What's your ideal final? Which two teams? Timberwolves and?
What's the Celtics in? West?
Yeah.
Yeah, Timberwolves, Celtics. I reckon that'll be an excellent, phenomenal final.
No, the Celtics are in the West or the East?
They're in the East.
What are you telling me the West for? Trying to confuse me.
Who's in the West?
So they could play... Who can they play in the final? Yeah, they can. They can meet the Knicks in the final.
Oh, the Knicks?
That'd be a good final.
Yeah, it'll be a good final, but Timberwolves are going all the way. They got too much firepower. That I've never seen anything like what they did. So look, and if they continue that on, it makes me think like, why aren't these teams playing defense like they did against the Nuggets in Game 2, like more often? You know, if it's possible, it's sort of like everyone's saying, oh, the rules have changed and you can't touch anyone, and
that's only when you play against LeBron because he's a flopper. That's why. But anyway, yeah, keep going. Yeah, okay.
Jordan flopped as well. And people say that, oh, LeBron, he cries to the refs all the time. LeBron has done that too. I've seen videos.
Did you just say Jordan flopped?
No, he cried to the refs all the time.
Jordan cried to the refs.
They deferred to him many times as well.
Yeah, because he knew more about the game than what they did.
No. Come on.
All right. Well,
he knew how to dodge plays to make, yeah.
Well, anyway, I'm going to go to it. I still wouldn't mind seeing the Nuggets go back-to-back, which I find it highly unlikely. But I wouldn't mind seeing the Thunder.
Yeah, Thunder. Yeah.
Get a chip with their current team.
Yeah.
Young team. I think they got a good few years in front of them. So
yeah, Jalen Williams.
it's almost giddy.
He's so good. And giddy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Giddy.
He's been a bit quiet the last few games, but
reliable.
He does what he needs to do, and that's it.
Yeah. Look, I think they got an amazing team. Like they're so young, and they're just and Chet Holmgren. Like he
didn't get his rookie of the year.
No, he came second in voting.
Bro, second. So you know how far behind he was in the vote. Like
actually, Wemby was one vote of unanimous rookie of the year, but Holmgren got like 90 something out of 99 votes for second place.
I'm sure that's right. I'm sure he put that on his resume.
Yeah.
Well, speaking
the conference, the thing.
Yeah. So producer Ben, tell us, because we got extremely confused looking at each other. We looked into each other's eyes and we just.
Right.
There was nothing.
Thunder Mavericks.
Yeah.
Who's the Thunder?
Oh my God! Did you just say?
We've just been talking about it for 5 minutes.
Oklahoma.
Timberwolves Nuggets. The winner of Thunder Mavericks.
Who's the Thunder, everyone?
The winner of Timberwolves.
Then again, we didn't know where Boston was. Sorry. So say that again, producer Ben.
Whoever wins Thunder Mavericks plays whoever wins out of Timberwolves Nuggets.
Okay, so we could have a Thunder Minnesota semi.
Thunder, I think they will be. The Mavs have Doncic is injured, playing injured at the moment.
Who, if the Knicks win and the Celtics win, who do they play?
And then on Eastern Conference, Celtics Cavaliers.
Yeah.
Plays the winner of Pacers Knicks.
There you go. So the Celtics and the Knicks will play each other in that one for sure. I'm pretty sure that's going to be the outcome of that one.
Oh, Pacers are winning 6-2. That's
no.
What's these numbers next to it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Timberwolves, Celtics final. Timberwolves Celtics final.
Yeah, it could be. It could be a Timberwolves Knicks final.
I don't know if Knicks can get past the Celtics.
We'll see.
We'll see. And Randall's not even playing either. I think he's injured. I think he's not even playing. So
I don't watch Knicks games or Celtics.
I watch Timberwolves games now.
How many games do they play in the final? Is it just one?
It's so can we just do like a quick little crash course for producer Ben? So it's you have to win 4 games in a series of 7.
Right.
So first team to win 4 games goes forward to the next.
Yeah, but what about
next round?
The grand final?
The grand final is the same thing.
Why do they have to play each other?
There's no.
It's 20 games. The final's 20 games.
Why?
So we've come to a realization that producer Ben has a life revolving around Australian sports, where there is a grand final, like an NRL. Well, there's no grand final in European football either, if you want to get technical. But NRL has a grand final. The AFL has a grand final. The A-League has a grand final. A lot of Australian sports have grand finals. A lot of European and American sports, apart from the Super, you have a Super Bowl. the Super Bowl is a single game to win it all. So you have that. Yeah, Champions League final. But for example, hockey has a similar system. They have a playoff thing. So yeah. So Ben, it's a best of 7.
Well, we can't watch that. I was going to
So-
say we could live stream one.
Well, we could watch it, Ben, like most fans do. They do watch games. Except Arsenal fans that obviously just wake up and watch the 3-minute Optus Sport highlight. So there we go. Well, that's where we're at. That's where we're at the moment. From in our 2-month hiatus, you've spoken to Rick Barry.
Yes.
And
Got knocked out.
sorry, who got knocked out? Producer Ben?
LeBron.
LeBron got, yeah, I wasn't going to bring that up because it's a very touchy subject with Ed. That's probably why we haven't seen Ed for 2 months. Because you could see
That's another.
what was happening. That'll be our next episode. I want to talk about LeBron in our next episode, Ed.
Let's do it.
Are you okay with that?
I'm ready.
You got your notes?
Oh, yeah.
Uh-huh, I know you do.
Yes.
I know. So that's where we're at, Ed. So I think we're going to be doing this a little bit more regular. So I think in our next podcast, we're going to be getting closer to this championship game
Yes.
and seeing who's going to win it, who's going to take out Finals MVP.
Oh, yeah.
And
Timberwolves.
hopefully, well, we'll see.
I'm all for the Timberwolves.
I think if the Nuggets can win away this next game, so game 3, it might
If they can fight back, maybe.
trigger something. They're no slouches.
But Timberwolves did that game 2 without Rudy
Yeah,
Gobert,
yeah, I
so,
get it.
you know.
I get it.
Oh, well, we'll see.
So that's where we're at. So let's wait and see for the next couple of weeks where we're going to be at, whether your predictions are going to be right. So you're saying final, you're saying Celtics, Timberwolves final.
Oh, yeah.
I'm saying Nuggets.
They're the 2 strongest
I'm
teams.
saying Nuggets Knicks. All right?
Okay.
Remember our predictions.
Okay. We'll see. We'll see how it goes.
I think you finally might get something right, but I hope not.
We'll see.
So
We'll see.
till our next episode, subscribe. We need 42 subscribers to feel better about ourselves than what we do right now. We've currently got 41. Well, anything else?
Google won't let me,
What's that?
YouTube won't let me create any more accounts, so
Oh, really?
to subscribe.
63 is enough, is it? That's where I thought you got like 37 accounts, so that's probably
Nah.
37 of our followers are from.
And I keep forgetting my passwords, and I'm like, oh. Yeah, so, you know.
Okay.
It's no good, yeah.
Well, that's what we've got to do, guys. So, if you're watching this, thank you. And
Okay.
we're sorry. That's all we're going to say. All right. See you next time, guys.
Bye.
See ya.